Welcome to Chapter 6 of our story. Yes, Chapter 6 of Changeling the Dreaming Love Springs Eternal. Let's, before we get into this night's tale, go back and kind of give a recap of what happened in Chapter 5. Monica gave us the stuff last time because she was doing the awkward look away and trying to avoid my eyes. So Adam, you haven't started a recap yet. Let's put you in the hot seat there.
Oh boy. Okay. So, we were all hanging out in the, oh god.
The freehold?
Freehold. Yes, I was about to call it a stronghold.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Same thing.
That's all right.
We were hanging out at the freehold when a party invitation comes in the mail
Mm-hmm.
that Monica's character sees. She gets real nervous about it. Dee's character wants to protect her, and so they decide when they decide to go, and my character was all about partying.
Yep.
So we decided to go out to, what was it called? The Crystal
Eureka,
Waters?
Eureka. Yeah, you got your tickets from Crystal Waters, but the venue
Right.
was Eureka Live. But yes, you stopped at
Right,
Crystal
Eureka
Waters
Live
first.
is the name of the
Yes.
party.
Yes.
So we go to the Crystal Waters to get our tickets, and while we're there, my character gets a Miss Cleo reading.
Yes.
Uh,
She called you now.
yeah, call me now for your bumblegut reading. No, a tarot card reading for all those younger than 30,
Yes.
because Miss Cleo is very dated.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
But let's be real. If you're listening to Changeling, you probably know who Miss Cleo is. There's a good chance.
Yeah,
Seeing as this game was the most popular in the 90s. So, you know.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so all of our Cleo stands,
Yes.
you guys know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
So, so we have a tarot card reading with the Master of Whispers. What was her name?
Gail.
Gail
Yeah.
Prophecy
Gail.
Ellis. Yes.
Gail. Gail whispered sweet nothings into my ear about how
Cream and ointment.
I need.
Yes.
We'll let Ryan handle that. I just remember I was very spooked.
Yeah. There was
So,
a large
anyways.
shadow creture that Dan
Oh,
called
yeah.
Randall.
Randall.
Yes,
Yeah.
Randall the Shadow Creature.
Mm-hmm.
And so, while that's happening, Morgan's bird Dan gets a dick crystal,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
And-
that.
and then we head off to buy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, I think
yeah.
my character already had clothes, or he went to a nicer shop or something.
We tried to pull a hustle.
Oh
Street
yeah.
hustle.
It didn't work out too well.
Yeah.
Yes, he did try to pull a street hustle, and these Eureka Springs folks are just a bit too savvy for him.
Always remember that.
So, yeah. Every time we remember, those people in Eureka Springs are a lot smarter than you think they are.
That's all right.
So we tried that, and inevitably we went to the party.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went to Eureka Live. Morgan, Dee's character, and Monica, what's your character's name that you use? 'Cause I
Pamela.
know you guys were talking. Pamela. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys were throwing the other name out there a lot.
No one's gonna remember that name.
Eatheli
No,
Hester.
it's good.
Hey, look at you.
I
Yeah.
told you I would get it. It's my job.
So we go to the party. Morgan and Etheli meet up with what's the dude's name? Jacob, Justin,
Yeah, I think it was Jake.
Jonathan,
Jake,
Jake.
yeah.
Name is
Lily
Jake,
LaRue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily LaRue takes them up into the VIP, and they start just gossiping,
Mhm.
gossiping. And
Boggin's favorite
my
things
charac-
to do.
yes, about the rich woman that's moving in next door, or close to the
In
to the
town,
freehold. In town. And while that's happening, my character has been blindsided by not a boggin, but a boggart.
Yes.
Mhm.
Danny
that
DeVito's evil twin.
Danny DeVito,
Yes.
who is who's also looking out to try to find out who Pamela and Morgan are because they own the freehold. And at that point, I just started blasting. No, as a Danny DeVito meme.
Turns out he was the trash man.
Yeah, I hate trash. And so, luckily, because my character is a natural born liar, I completely give this guy nothing at all, and
Oh, yeah.
instead embarrass him in front of a bunch of ladies, who I decide to take back and snog.
He didn't have the
Yeah.
chance to drop his what is it? His huge condom for his massive dong.
Magnum dong.
Magnum dong. Yes, another
Yeah.
meme for us.
Yeah. And so, my character, we go up to the VIP, but then inevitably my character leaves with a bunch of ladies,
Yep.
and then Pamela and Morgan
Somebody pulled the fire
head
alarm.
back.
Yeah. You all have to leave because somebody pulled the fire alarm.
And we did
Yes,
notice the
someone pulled the
boggart.
fire alarm.
And we sent Dan after him, but he couldn't find him.
Yep. Said he got in a car, a white
Cadillac.
and left.
Yes, that was the boggart.
Yep.
And then,
If it wasn't, I'm letting you know that now.
Cool.
and so, we head back. They head back home. I make the trip home later in the next morning as a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I think there's a white Cadillac, right?
Yes, but it was one of those things where I gave that as player knowledge, not character knowledge. Yeah.
Right.
It was just a close of the story.
Yeah, so our characters don't know,
Right.
but that white Cadillac is parked relatively close
Like
to
a
A few
us.
blocks away.
Like,
Yeah, a block
few
or two
blocks
away.
away.
Yeah.
So we don't know that, but we do know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You had that dream where
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
yes, The dream.
yeah.
And in the dream, you were at a bridge. It was some time ago. And Thalane creatures had looked like destroyed Dan, destroyed Morgan, and you were yelling at Pamela to run. And then you woke up. And that's what brings us in to tonight's story. Tonight's late at night while you dream story. Varix. The name rolls off your tongue like castor oil. Castor oil, as much as you hate to admit, Morgan, with a touch of honey in it. Varix the craven. Varix the selfish. Varix the hero. You've known him in several lifetimes, and in many you cursed his name. Yet in those where they came to kill the lady's dreams, and oftentimes the lady herself, he always wears the mantle of hero. The time he stood at Agincourt and weathered a hail of arrows defending her body. The whiskey raid of 1925 when goblins came in droves and all seemed lost. Varix saved you all. Then there's the dream of the bridge. What exactly happened? Or is it will happen? It's still hidden by the mists. Was he, or is he, Varix the hero or Varix the betrayer? And why is it so hard to remember, to divinate this memory? You try so hard to reach through the mists, to glean the information to know if it was then or now. And when you feel that you're about to reach through and grasp a bit of knowledge, you awake to nothing but the sun shining through your window.
Quick player question.
Uh-huh.
How many of these lives has her character rubbed my junk? in the bathtub as a dog.
Every
This is a
single
legit
one.
question.
Every single one of them.
Why is he so bitter towards you?
Yes.
Damn it, he did it again.
I fell for it again.
Dan's in on the joke, so like he does not.
He's like,
warn
hey,
me.
look at that
Like,
dog getting all dirty out there. Every
pretty
time.
He's sitting there to himself. I'm gonna have her wash his junk again.
Yeah, secretly, me and Dan are
Our
fist
best
slash
buds.
wing bumping
Yes.
every time she does it.
And there's another dream in the home that night. A dream that's spawned by anger. Maybe a feeling that Pamela hasn't felt in a little bit.
Ooh.
A dream of boggarts and sabotage to a high court she was to keep. Sabotage so severe that the true lady whose title once belonged to is gone. And in her stead, Pamela remains. She has been the keeper, the reluctant keeper, of how many freeholds in her time? And always the same. She is no leader. She is no one to rally behind. And yet they do. And every so often, always the same, they come to take what they think is easy pickings. And the sun shines through the window, and a new day dawns.
I sit up like that Undertaker gif. No. I'm probably up and about cooking thoughtfully. Cooking breakfast thoughtfully.
And a third dream. The sensation of how nice carpet feels on a freshly washed anus.
It's all fresh.
How good grass tastes when you've had too much to drink. And one day, you know, you will catch that tail.
Do I just dream like a dog when I'm a dog?
He's twitching.
Yeah.
His legs are twitching.
I'm saying yes.
Am I doing that thing where I'm like, when dogs have a nightmare, when they paddle,
Yeah.
paddle their feet
Sure.
and stuff?
Yeah. But then you awake. And so you're making breakfast, Pamela. What are the two of you doing? Morgan and Varix.
Morgan's probably talking to Dan about Varix
Okay.
to see if there's any cross-reference that he remembers or not.
Varix is probably in the bathroom as a human.
Okay.
Probably showering, checking himself out in the mirror, thinking about how sweet he is because he just got some the night before.
Applying his
Really,
cream.
really full of himself at this point.
How did she know that that cream wouldn't help? Damn her.
And- yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That part too.
Good thing it was dark in the room.
Yeah, and that if that cream is a situation, then he hopes that those chicks that he was with figure their shit out soon too.
We're just going to leave that open to individual interpretation for what that cream is used for.
Does that invoke banality?
I would think it does anything but.
I mean, for the ladies.
Oh, I don't know. So we'll go back to you, Morgan, just for a moment
Yeah, okay.
on that note. And you're asking Dan what?
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it.
Sure.
Because do you remember Varix, Dan?
It comes in flashes. A little bit. Not The memories are fuzzy sometimes. Like I went away. Like he was there and something happened and I had to be drained again. Does that make sense? He's a right fun guy. He's a bit of a bastard, but a right funny.
She just kind of looks at him. He kind of like, really?
I know that Crystal looked like a dick the whole time, but it's still funny. He gets my jokes, but he can sometimes, I remember, be only after himself. I don't know if he'd be good for this freehold or not.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
But it's Lady Pamela's choice, I suppose.
It is. Unless shit hits the fan.
Aye.
And then
That's
it's
your
mine.
job, yes.
But if he's willing to help, then of course I'll let him.
That's
There's
to be
strange
seen.
things going on.
Oh, there's always strange things going on.
True, but more so right now.
What do you think that means?
I don't know.
Well, you
Hopefully
know
it
what
doesn't
I
do
think?
something.
I think Miss Pamela's making those really good sweetbreads. I smell them.
Okay, well, let's go get some.
I'm gonna have 2.
You can have 2.
They're bigger than my belly.
Well, it's a good thing. You can just expand your belly.
They're gonna get in there.
Yeah. You can do that, you know.
I know. I'm magic.
Yeah.
Can do anything you want. Within a reason. Anyway, off we go. Well, don't know what that accent was. I don't.
He's magic.
I'm magic. I can turn from Scottish to British. Oh, boy. Just when you think you're doing good. All right. So down you go for breakfast. Pamela, what have you made?
Sweetbreads, fruit, some very yummy maple syrup oatmeal with pecans and blueberries.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh
Get
no,
some
we're
decaf- you got some
hungover, so I
decaf
made
coffee?
bacon and eggs actually.
Oh, never mind. That's right.
And hash browns.
Yeah.
I forgot we're hungover.
There is a sweetbread too, though. But
Yes. Oh, that's addition to everything as
okay.
well.
Okay.
She just worked harder because no one was up, so she
I
got
see.
it done quicker.
Gotcha.
If my willpower wasn't full, I probably would have filled my willpower up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you slept and you spend any willpower, you get 1 back.
Yeah, I'm full.
Okay. And everybody should have recouped a glamour if it was needed. So you all sit around, half hungover around the table. You don't know what time Varric's got back, but he's here.
Well,
I do. I opened the door for him.
no.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That's right. Never mind. Yes, sorry. That's right. How could I forgot that?
It was very early in the morning. It's
Yes.
probably why I'm up so early
Yeah.
making all the food.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
that's right. So yeah, you only got a little sleep before all this started going down and you smelled food. But here you all are. And Pamela, the paper, it's been delivered. You know, you can turn on the TV, talk to your friends, read, whatever you want to do.
I'll read the paper. Everything else sounds too loud.
Okay. Well, as you do so, give me wits plus investigation difficulty 7.
You said investigation? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Move all these out of here. That was not my roll. That that was my roll. Difficulty what?
7.
I got no successes.
How many dice did you roll?
2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just reading the local gossip, nothing fancy. And you put it away. Lay it down beside you. What are the two of you doing?
Morgan's staring at Barracks, trying to get some insight into who he is this lifetime. Like, is this dude going to be a hero? Is he going to be a scoundrel? She's really studying him. It's probably very... Probably she's not being subtle. Like, it's probably very awkward.
You're gonna put a hole in him.
Huh?
You're gonna put a hole in his body, staring him down. Stop.
It's a good thing I'm the only one that really lies here. Can I help you with something?
And she
just trying to enjoy my coffee.
She just kind of stares at you for a little bit longer, and she goes, "Who are you this time, Barracks?" She goes, "Are you a friend or a foe in this lifetime?"
This time... Jeez. Well, this time I've been a close confidant of Barack Obama, who you may have heard of. He's one of the greats. And then after that, I was just, hanging around. I was a background extra in Game of Thrones. That was pretty sweet.
Season 8, I bet, because you suck. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I heard that.
Pamela would not probably even watch Game of Thrones. That's too nasty for her.
Oh, that's probably true.
And overall, I think I'm just a swell guy, just hanging out.
She just kind of nods, kind of that look somebody gives, like, oh, okay, we don't, because she knows that you have to lie because she asks you a direct question. So she's just nodding. She has that look, and then she stops and she looks at you again. She goes, "You don't remember me, Barracks, but I remember you from multiple lifetimes."
Whoa.
If you are a foe, I will deal with you. If you are a friend, then I look forward to working with you.
Cool. I don't know what to say.
It's okay. She gets that a lot.
Pamela's just watching them over her own
Lad,
coffee.
At this point, Barracks is just going, sipping his coffee, really loud.
Lad, there's a table outside. If you want to sit there, you can. So she doesn't stare a fucking hole in you.
Dan, we've talked about your language at the
No,
breakfast table.
it's fine. I'm having a lovely time right now.
Great. Well, I'm going out there with my sweetbreads. You know where I'm going?
To use it to bait the worms?
No, the ants.
Oh, yes. Good call.
Little bastards.
Yes, I agree. Make sure you get them if they're anywhere close to the house, okay?
Oh, aye. That's the ones. I don't want to have to fly very far.
Oh, that's true. You did eat 2 of those sweetbreads and
I'm
they're bigger
lazy.
than your belly.
Off I go. Come on,
What was...
He's got a mouthful of the bread
bread.
and he's hopping on. All right, Adam.
Yes.
As he's going and you kind of turn your head back, give me perception plus alertness. difficulty of 6.
Perception, alertness. Okay, so I had 2 successes, but there was a 1.
So it takes 1 away.
One of them, but one of them was a 10.
That's it only
Which
counts
one
if
do
you
I
have a
take away?
specialty or you unleash the weird. It doesn't matter. They're
Oh.
both just successes.
Okay, so I got 1 success then, I guess.
That's enough. You notice the paper Pamela had put down that when she flipped it over on its backside, that there's a small little article in the corner about that property. And there's a picture that goes along with it. And it's like a real estate agent shaking hands with whoever purchased the house.
Mhm.
You recognize that guy.
Oh, it's old Danny DeVito.
You don't recognize the other 2 guys with him.
One of them's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, I was going to say, one of them looks like he had to probably get his suit ordered at a tarp manufacturer.
Oh.
And the other one looks about like the guy remember his name is Mumby.
So, okay, so there's 2 guys. One of them is
3.
Mumby. 3 guys. Okay, one.
2
What
about
was the Danny DeVito guy's name?
Mumby.
That was Mumby. And then there's 2 other guys.
Uh-huh. And one of them looks like a refrigerator in a suit.
Wonderful. And this other guy looks like, not Mumby, but the
He
other
looks
one?
similar in size and stature to Mumby.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe a little more wiry. The nose is a bit bigger.
So they're shaking hands.
There's
over a
Mumby's
property that
shaking
they-
hands, like doing the awkward, photo pose as they buy this property because it's a major purchase, so it got a little
Right.
blurb in the real estate section.
What? Yeah, what property is this that they bought again?
You could read the paper if you would like.
Well, I'm gonna read the paper then.
Okay. So the newspaper says that, it's this mansion that they were gossiping about the other night. I don't know if you guys filled him in because he was on the dance floor. But
No, he left soon after.
yeah. So it says that a mansion was bought by Grace Phillips of Phillips and Smythe Investments. And then it mentions a second property on Council Street that was also brokered in the deal. And it was brokered by JMC Holdings. Representatives pictured here.
So the M in JMC is old Mumby. I'd have to assume.
Could be a good guess.
So that's probably more of a player knowledge thing, if anything. Me speaking more at the player.
No, I mean, if you think he'd figure that out, you can figure it out.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, since I feel like I'm a character who would probably know who. What's her name? Grace.
Grace Phillips
Grace Phillips.
is who's mentioned.
Even though me as a player still doesn't quite know who she is. There's a part of me that wonders because I do have a little bit in politics, and I do have a little bit of a know-how, and I have contacts and stuff.
Sure,
It's
okay.
Possible that if she's
Yeah.
famous enough,
How
that I
many
might know who she
how many
is.
dots you have in contacts?
2.
Go ahead and roll those 2 dice,
Okay.
and you'll need a 6 on the dice. Looking for 6s.
I got 1.
That's enough. Phillips and Smythe Investments is a investment firm out of Atlanta, and the lady mentioned, the Grace Phillips, is a changeling by the name of Lady Grace Winterhawk, and she is stupid rich. She's like been in Forbes as like one of the top 50 women under 50 type thing, and is like, has FU money, if
Right.
she's not a billionaire, but she's probably really close. that type thing.
Right.
So, yeah, that's about all it says. It's just a little blurb with a small, like 1x2 photo, that they were just it almost looks like they were just trying to fill page count,
Is this property that was bought near the freehold? 'Cause-
Well, so you can give me intelligence plus computer.
Okay. Intelligence. All right.
Because you can get on your
Okay.
phone, basically, and look this up.
Yeah.
Difficulty,
what was the
difficulty
difficulty on
6. Difficulty 6.
3 successes.
Oh, nice. So you can tell that from what you're looking up, you kind of go through and find, MLS numbers and find properties that were bought recently and see who bought them and, kind of, you're not like hacking, but you're just, just doing due diligence with public information, really. And
Right.
you see that, sure enough, Grace Phillips went through a broker, this JMC Holdings. They bought the mansion and 3 other properties in town, 2 lots and the Council Street house. The Council Street house is a dump. Like, if you bought this, why did you buy it? It was like built in like the late 1800s. It's uninhabitable. But it is about a block and a half from the freehold. The other 2 properties that they bought, the other 2 lots, are also near the freehold.
So 2 lots and then a shitty house.
Yeah.
And that's extra on top of the mansion.
As far as what properties they procured.
Okay.
And from what you recall in your conversation, that's exactly what he said he was going around town doing.
Just procuring property.
He said he was working on, and then started asking you about the freehold and stuff.
Right. Okay. Because I'm trying to think of any reason why I would bring this up to anybody. So knowing that some of these properties are close to the freehold,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably make my character more likely to like go up to Pamela or something.
Yeah, she's right
Like-
next to you at the table.
Yeah, and to be like, "Hey, check out your new neighbors," and then point out the blurb that I'm looking at here.
I get the
Looks like
boggart
Miss
shivers,
Grace.
don't I?
You see that there are 2 boggarts in that picture.
I'll probably
and a
be like,
big-
that's him! That's the boggart from last
Not
night.
boggart.
He's wearing sunglasses, but that's him.
Oh, you mean Mumby?
Yeah, in the
You
picture.
know him?
Know him.
Yeah. He bought me a drink at the bar.
Oh crap! We just asked him a direct. Shit.
Oh, yeah, you did. Shit.
Fuck.
So he said
Sorry.
no, he didn't buy me a drink at the bar.
No, I didn't meet him at all at that party.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Lily LaRue that there was a boggart there, but the fire alarm got pulled, and we made Dan chase after him, but that
Now,
was after
to
you had
you two,
left.
Dee and Adam, you don't know what the hell she's talking about. That's obviously a boggin that looks just like
I
her.
told Morrigan.
You told, yeah, I know, but yeah, I know, and she would get that. But I'm saying to those 2, it's just like, yeah, it's a boggart, or 2 boggarts and a big dude. Okay,
We would think they were 2 boggins.
Boggins, yes, Boggins.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm using the wrong name.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yes,
But I told Morrigan he is.
yes.
the
So
boggart.
yes, you're right. I know. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying she didn't see him. You saw him leaving, so this is the first time she's seeing him.
Okay.
Dan
Okay.
saw him, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And you called him a what?
He's a boggart.
Is that one of those words that only like Boggins can use?
No!
Okay.
Alex, I figure he's fucking with me. I assume he would know what boggart is.
I don't know what I actually. I was.
You can
I was
give me
technically fucking with
you can
but-
give me intelligence plus gray mare, difficulty of 7 to see if you know.
4 successes.
Damn,
Wow.
he knows.
Okay, so
All
let me
four.
pull up the encyclopedia.
I know everything
Bogartica.
about
You know a lot. You know that
Mhm.
boggarts are like rats. If you see one, there's 100 hiding in the tunnels and under the floorboards. It's rare that a boggart goes anywhere alone, for they work best in packs of 2 to 6. And you shouldn't confuse them for the caring, compassionate individuals that boggans are known as, because they only care, instead of helping people and having a cozy home, they only care for money, malice, and other boggarts, in that order. So they are just all about themselves and all about money and all about backbiting, backstabbing to get to the top. It's like the
Other than
worst.
that
It's the
last
worst of
part.
every 80s yuppie stereotype cranked
Yeah.
to 11, basically.
I would have been down for it, other than that last part about the backstabbing and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But
Do you say that out loud?
no, I don't think so. 'Cause my character should just already kind of know this
That's
stuff.
true. That's true.
So I guess in this moment when I said that to her, yes, I was just cracking it. I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
Essentially. Just because I find the whole Bach and Boggart thing kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
I think like. What?
This is bad.
It's pretty funny to me.
What's funny about it?
Tell us what is funny about it. That wasn't a question. That was a direct. So you don't have to lie.
Thank you. It's just funny that you have a name for for someone that essentially looks the same as you guys.
We look nothing alike.
So here's the thing that you also need to know, Adam. Boggarts
thank you.
are something called Thelaine. And Thelaine are servants. They're basically the evil fairies. They're the nightmare creatures. They are what is created from the nightmares of dreams, not the nice things of dreams like you guys come from.
Yes.
And
Cool.
they also serve these ancient beings called Fomorians. Some of them, a lot of them. And basically they want to subjugate and enslave humanity and do all kinds of bad stuff. And any nightmare fairy tale, like the Grimm's fairy tales, holy shit. Like, oh my God, fairies are evil. That comes from stuff that the Thelaine do. And the Boggarts are one of those kiths that belong to the Thelaine.
But they look the same, right?
Pretty much. There's
Not to me.
little subtle differences, but Boggans
Yes.
recognize them immediately. And it's one of the few
course.
things that just instantly pisses them off. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that my character is not because of my own ignorance on the
Yes.
subject.
Well, no, and that's the
that
thing.
I'm
If
not
you
making my character my
Right.
character can be comedically bigoted in this moment. It's fine, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Save me from the internet.
Right.
Essentially.
I got you.
We're not going to let you canceled, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Boggart lives matter.
No, they don't.
Oh, now you're canceled.
No, they
They
don't.
really don't. Yeah, now I'm canceled. I'm sorry, everybody. It was nice to know you.
Good night.
Good two episode run
Yeah.
for Adam.
2 episode run. And he's out.
He made it 3. 2.5.
Three? Oh, okay.
2.5. All right. Anyway, yeah, if there's anything you don't know, just tell me to pause and I'll tell it to you. So,
Okay.
you know that maybe their ears are a little bit longer or the glint in their eyes is a little malicious or something, but I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have known. I mean,
Right.
like the fact that that Boggans know, like since you rolled 4, you know that she would
Yes.
know, like upon sight, know that he's not one of them.
Yes.
So,
All right. Well, moving along from this, because I was just making a joke.
Sure, I
about
got
it.
you, I
But
got
now I've learned tons and tons of information.
yep, the more you know.
That I will take this and I will grow with it and live my truth.
So yeah, I'm just like, that's the boggin that I saw.
Boggart.
Fuck me, you're right. boggart that I saw at Eureka Live last night, and he is up to no good, and I do not like that he's buying property around here.
Oh, well, then you'll be pleased to know that he wants to buy your property and know who you are.
What? She... Oh, I just threw my throat out doing that.
Oh no.
She, probably drops her mug, and it shatters everywhere.
Dan comes back in and goes, Morrigan, you dropped the mug again. Oh
Morrigan,
no. Oh my God, is she sick? Is she dying? She never drops anything.
She's just kind of like shaking a little bit, like her little hand.
Oh.
You know that? You know that clip from that German movie with Hitler that everyone made the memes out of?
Yeah.
When like Hitler reacts
Downfall.
to stuff.
And he takes his glasses off.
Yes!
Yeah.
If she doesn't have glasses, but that's the vibe she's giving off, just the slow, like, hand shaking, putting something down very calmly.
She's about to ask all the non-essential people to leave.
Yeah.
All people who do not live or work at this freehold, please leave.
Yeah.
Pamela, there's no one here. I said get out!
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Yes. She's like, what did you just say?
Oh, I was talking about this wonderful show that I watched the other night. It's
Tell us
called-
what you just said.
Thank you. You'll be pleased to know that boggart, Mumby, like Gumby, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mumby was asking me if I knew who you guys were, and was wanting to essentially buy your property.
Tell us if you told him anything.
Well, considering he only asked me direct questions, I had nothing to say.
Unless, of course, he knew that's how he had to come at you.
That still wouldn't matter, because he wouldn't have seen me show up here. I never said that I lived here. He wouldn't know that I have anything to do with you. The only way he would know is a matter of how much he's been snooping around. But I didn't tell him anything,
That's
because
true.
I
You
literally can't.
Yeah, you
True.
haven't been here for
But if
long,
he-
so he may not know that you're a puka who stays with. Like, I'm sure he knows all about Morrigan and I if he's snooping around and buying this property, but he may not know about you at all.
But if he's asking a puka direct questions, surely he understands that the correct answer is the opposite.
Oh,
Or, well, potentially the opposite.
yes, that's true.
He doesn't necessarily know it's the opposite, so there is some saving grace in that. But he may have further suspicions now.
Oh dear.
I mean, I wasn't like sweating bullets trying to lie to him or anything. I was trying to get some poon, to be honest.
We're aware.
We saw the fruit of your efforts as you left the establishment.
Not bad, right?
You
What's
know
a
that look
poon?
somebody gives like, okay.
What's a poon?
She motions
No,
for Dan.
what's a poon? What's a poon?
She motions for him to come here.
Verix, what? No, what's a poon, Verix?
It's a type of pie that you like to eat.
Oh my goodness. Miss Pamela has a great poon.
She's if she had another mug to replace her mug, she drops that one too.
She has the best poon, doesn't she, Morrigan?
Morgan like swats him.
Pamela's
Ow!
about to cry.
No,
Like-
Dan, please go on about Pam's poon. I'd love to know more.
And then Morgan swats you.
Hey!
Oh my god.
I can't help it. He makes me laugh, he does. Good on you, lad. So, what do we do? You got the lane coming into Eureka. That's not good. I thought this was a land where we could be free and away from all of that in this life.
You're right,
We're
dude.
never away from that.
What'd you say?
She said we're never away from that.
No. I guess not. Well, shall we go kill him?
So is that like the only thing we can do when a Thelaine happens? Like, what do we do?
No.
No, I'm so out of character.
It's bad news. So if I had to give you a other example in another game, it's like a specter showing up from Wraith. It's
Oh, I thought you were on
God.
Mass Effect for a second.
no. Well, I mean,
I
or that.
wish.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, whenever a bad guy shows up that just does not have a fundamental viewpoint of the world that you do, I don't know if there's a live and let live, especially when he's
Like
after your
Like a
freehold.
Thanos.
No, the Fomorians would be Thanos showing up. This is more like his
Oh.
little cronies that went to investigate the worlds and stuff, and like the stuff leading up to that movie.
Oh, like Steppenwolf then from the bad Avengers movie. I'm just kidding. Everyone. Justice League Snyder Cut's fine. It's a fine movie. Anyways.
No, you were spitting facts.
Mm-hmm.
We'll save that for after the episode.
Oh, I didn't watch that shit.
I haven't either.
I did. Twice.
Oh, we know your opinion. Formed an-
No, you still don't know my opinion on it because I watched it twice.
we'll come to
It is,
that later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, back to Dan.
Uh,
No, what do we do?
We either find a way to make them leave, or what you said.
That Lady Grace is using the lane to buy property.
What?
That's her house. They bought and
Oh.
procured.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
So we can assume
She's a noble. What is she doing?
Ugh.
Do y'all know her?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
stayed with us not long ago.
She was right nice. Morrigan hates her.
And once again, I am proven correct.
That's true.
Yeah. Clearly has a good reason for it.
Maybe. But you didn't know they were boggarts,
Me?
right?
Do we know what the big dude that looks like you said the big dude with him?
Uh-huh.
Do we know what he is? Like, is he a
Is he a
changeling or is
troll?
he just like a really big dude? Like,
Can't tell. I mean, it's a black and white picture. It just looks like a really big dude. You know, he's standing there kind of in the background with his arms crossed. Looks like he's like muscle.
But like, he doesn't look like a changeling or anything that we can see from the
And
picture.
it doesn't look right. It don't look quite human.
Oh, is this? Is this a prodigal? Like, is this another supernatural creature?
Well, you can give me. Looking at the picture is going to be tough to determine that, especially since you don't know if you've seen this in this lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can give me perception plus gray mare, difficulty 8.
Okie doke. And I'm gonna spend a willpower.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you already know. Y'all all already know.
So Adam, willpower gives you automatically 1 success. So if you ever really feel like you want to make it, you can spend it to do that.
Ah. Okay.
I failed,
Okay.
Oh no.
so I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Something may look off, but I can't tell.
Yeah,
either.
something looks off, and that's about all you can
Even
glean.
with the willpower?
Yeah, I got a bunch of 7s and 2 1s.
How many is a
So
bunch?
that-
Oh, yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
So that willpower counts as a success.
Yeah, she didn't
That's
botch.
the only reason I didn't botch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Like, I'm really fucking glad I spent that willpower. Otherwise, I just botched that shit.
Yeah. Botch queen.
I am, man. So yeah,
We could go visit our new neighbors. And then all of a sudden, hello. I know we're a bit early.
I gotta clean up this mug. I gotta get dressed.
Who is that?
We're a day early, I know, but I wanted to see if we could come today.
Oh God. Morgan looks at Pamela and do you want me to check them in?
Yes, please. Because she's probably not dressed. She's probably still in her bathrobe.
Yeah.
She gets Varix and pulls him out with her.
Okay.
Sits him on the couch. That way Pamela can get ready faster.
Oh yeah, don't follow me.
Yeah. And then she sits Varix like on a couch and she goes, "Stay, boy." Pats
Do
him
I
on
have to be a dog?
No, she's just doing that because you're a poop.
She's just being a shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Rude. All right.
It's an affectionate being a shit though. Like you can tell. Like
Okay.
she may be warming up to you. It just depends. She hadn't made up her mind yet. And she goes to
Are
open
you
the door.
friend or foe?
You go open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. So this family comes pouring in. There's about 6 of them.
Oh, boy.
4 people that look like they're probably in their mid-50s. And 2 people that look like they're pretty well into their 70s by this point. Gosh, thanks so much just for letting us in. I know that normally check-in times are 3 in the afternoon or so for places, right? Listen, we drove, in from Chicago, and we just had to be here. We wanted to get an extra day. We got good tickets for the Passion Play, but we realized they're for Sunday's performance and, the Lord's Day. We want to see it. So, anyway, hi. I'm Tom Smith. It says my wife Gladys. We're on the books for Monday, but we're more than happy to pay for an extra day. We're doing a nice thing for my family, my mom and dad. They don't get out much, and so we took vacation to take care of them. This is my 2 sisters. Look, we're just gonna put our bags in if that's okay. We won't be back till later tonight. No problems.
Let us get you checked in.
Oh, really? It's
will
okay?
Your bags.
Oh, gosh. You guys are the best. Thank you. These
Please
little
follow
quaint
me.
towns. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you. This is the way to go. You just get such good treatment. That Southern hospitality, right?
I would not know. I am from Utah.
Oh, Utah. Yeah, I've been to Utah several times. I have some cousins who live up there. It's a wonderful place. Yeah, Utah. Great. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you right now? Is that breakfast for us too? Can we have some of that? Oh, no, that's silly of me. That wouldn't be. That's for your other guests getting up this morning, right? Oh my gosh. Here I go being a motor mouth. Sorry,
You
yes.
know that look that somebody has when they're kind of out of their depth, but they're trying to keep it together?
Yeah.
That is Morgan because she's trying really hard not to piss off these guests.
Guys, do you take Diners Club? I know that's a rare card, but it's all we got right now. We've maxed out the other one on the rent-a-car and all that stuff, and the extra insurance and all that. And I just don't want to.
Pamela's probably done by now.
Yeah,
when she
so she's
comes
walking down, and you
downstairs.
hear all this, and
Yeah.
you see this deer in headlights look on
Morgan's
Morgan's
like,
face.
help me.
Please help.
What's this guy's name again?
Tom
Tom.
Smith.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Whoa, Tom Smith?
Tom Smith.
Tom Smith.
Should I have chosen another name? Did I mess something up?
Very, very unique.
It just sounds
No,
like a fake
it's
name.
Morgan's last name. But that's
Oh.
a really fucking common name.
Yeah.
So it's probably not. Okay.
No, it's just
Okay.
generic,
I'll just-
all-American name is
Oh, okay.
where it came from.
Well, I like how we all
Who
We're
is
like,
this?
hey, what the fuck? Tom Smith.
That sounds really suspect.
It did.
I was just making sure it wasn't anything where she's like, "Oh God, this is a."
Well, I could have called him Bab, but I didn't want to go over the top with it.
What was that? What were you gonna call
I was
him?
going to call him Bab, but I didn't want to go over the
No,
top with
Bab.
it. Gosh, we're just so happy to be here. Coming in, don't you know?
I'll come rescue Morgan. I'll
Okay.
say thank you
I
very
assume I hear all of this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right there.
I think I want to fuck with them.
much. No. I relieve Morgan and say thank you. If you wouldn't mind cleaning up in the kitchen.
Oh, you're Miss Pamela. Yes.
Please
Hi.
forgive me. I was getting ready.
We spoke on the phone, I guess,
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Yes, so glad to see you, Mr.
Yes.
Smith and family.
This is my mother and father, who I did not come up with names for, so I'm not going to tell you their names.
It's
but
Mom and Pop.
But Mom and Pop, he introduces them. And he's just like, it's really great of you to open your place up so early for us.
Oh, yes, you're in luck. We have the rooms ready and available. So.
Oh, wow, we
fate-
lucked out, didn't we?
Yes,
Man,
it
we're
all
going
worked
to the
out.
Passion Play tonight. Is it pretty good?
Oh, it's amazing.
What Mom and Dad wanted to see, they saw the big one down in South America all those years ago, and they were like, we got to go see the one in the USA,
Oh, yes.
and I get it, folks getting close to the end of their lives and stuff. They start getting closer to the Lord Almighty,
Of course.
Ah.
Well, you took them to the right place.
I have heard so. It seems
Plenty
like a
of
little quaint town.
shopping. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
History, shopping, the Passion Play, the statue.
Wonderful. Yeah, we're really happy to be here. So anyway, Diners Club. Do you take it?
No. I'm sorry.
What? Well, this is all I got to book on.
I don't know what that means out
It's
of character.
Diners Club International is a credit card. It's just it's one you could take if your place wanted to, but
Is there any reason not to?
no.
Is it like a Visa?
It's not like it's like
Yeah, like
it's
what
about
is
like an American Express. Not every place takes it.
Then I'll take
Yeah.
it. If I'm living in Eureka Springs with a bed and breakfast, I sure take it. I just
Okay.
don't know what that is in real life.
Yeah. It's,
And I say,
It's
of
just
course
a-
I do.
yeah, it's like it started as a travel card. And that's kind of what it is. It's you could tell like an older person who probably had this card forever, like especially from like the 80s.
That's why I take it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it's just a card for benefits. That.
Okay, I
That-
say yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to put everything on that, and we get so much good rewards with that. You
good.
can't believe how many people don't take that anymore, though.
Yeah, people think it's a hassle, but they really could be reaping the reward.
There's so many good benefits. Anyway,
Absolutely.
Diners Club International has brought you this episode. I'm joking. But if you do want to sponsor Diners Club, you just happen to run
Please
across a
don't. Yeah,
really low
totally.
subscriber count RPG stream,
Can't pass
come on
this
board.
up.
But
We got a dog fucking 3 ladies.
yeah, I mean, it's
They
got
are
everything.
nice.
It's got everything. Really does. So, you run his card. It's approved. And he's like, okay, well, we're just going to put our bags down. We're getting into town. I promise you, it's not like we're even going to be here. We're going to come in probably late tonight, which for Mom and Pop is 8 o'clock. So we don't need dinner or anything like that.
Okay.
I know that's part of it, but don't worry about it.
Well, if you ever need anything, food or otherwise, please let me know, and I am happy to accommodate.
I really appreciate it. I really do. But we're getting a big day out there at the Passion Play.
It may be hot, so make sure you have hats or fans for.
Oh, we do.
Parents,
Yeah, thank
good,
you. Thank you.
good.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, everybody, come on. We're going upstairs. And they all kind of trudge noisily up there. And they're all just as chatty as him as they go in a conga line upstairs. And then soon, about 15, 20 minutes later, here they come, thunder herding down, and off they go and saying their goodbyes, not giving you all a chance to say goodbye in return, really. And out the door they go.
Okay,
Who the hell was that?
that was my clientele. They are my bread and butter.
Tom and Gladys Smith. And apparently Mom and Pop Smith.
And the two
I did not catch the
sisters.
names of the children.
There were no
Two
children.
sisters,
Two
right?
There were no
sisters.
children, his sisters? Okay.
Two
Yeah,
spinsters.
I did not catch the name.
Yes.
They didn't give them to you. They just introduced them as sis.
And Mom and Pop, yeah.
Now, on the ledger, there is a thing that tells you who's coming, Monica, if you wanted to know.
Is it gonna matter? Because I don't care.
No.
Okay, then no.
No, it's one of those details. I
Yes,
have
I
them,
don't
but if you
care.
want them,
I don't
I just
care.
didn't think to name Mom and Dad for whatever reason.
We're just gonna call them Bab and Meg.
All right.
Well, now that they're gone, we can get back to talking about killing this man.
Morgan starts like sharpening her
Tripod.
tripod.
Yeah, I don't understand why Grace... Do you think she was here scoping us out? Or was it just a convenient place to stay? Because I'm sure part of it was scoping us out, but I would think they already had information on us. It would be awful late of them to send her as the spy.
Boy, she's such a nice lady. I can't imagine why she would ever show up here just to scope the place out or anything.
It's also interesting that she is funding Jake's expansion.
I forgot about that. Oh no. Maybe... Oh boy. Yes, we have to do something about this.
What can even be done?
I don't know, but I know it's my duty to take care of it.
What kind of weird shit are you guys into? I thought this was gonna be a cool place.
It
What's
is
going on?
cool! What's not cool?
Well, you got Tom Smith over here. He comes in with his family with Bab and Meg. They just trying to get their Diners Rewards Club membership
It's cool
cards.
because it makes me money and it makes them happy. And they're happy.
Oh my god. I'm overwhelmed with banality.
Don't you say that. I will kick you out of this house.
Oh, come on. I'm one of the more fun guests you've had within the last few weeks.
That
Yeah.
is incorrect.
Yeah.
The wedding was quite a brawl.
Nanny Boo Boo was kind of a hoot.
This is true.
Okay.
Not to say
Well-
you're not fun.
Okay.
You're like
you
the
can go-
third
It's
most
fine.
interesting
You
guest
can
we've
go
had
fuck
in
yourselves,
those
but it's all
couple of
right.
weeks.
I'm fine. I will
The
take it in
top
stride.
three. Top three is pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
You made the
For a
podium,
fool.
lad.
Yeah. Just keep it
Yeah,
up.
I'm like the meme of the dude who's like the dude who's like biting the metal, like spraying the champagne, and he's like 15 like
15
podium
place.
seats
Yeah.
down or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't. I know that I'm the lady of this place and I want to live up to that, but I am also very against violence. So to
That's
think
why you have me.
that's true, I could just go Morrigan, get them, but my instinct is to approach them first, even though I know that's dangerous. Because the best solution in my eyes is just to get them to leave without incident. Just let them know they're not welcome, and then go from there. But
And you think they're gonna listen to you?
no.
No, we think that they
No.
will listen to you since you have already had contact with them.
Oh.
What? The guy that lies?
Yeah, maybe they might take us a little more seriously if they think that you were one of our spies. Because you know they're trying to come for this place because they think we are not strong, but we are strong. she says, cleaning up the second mug that she dropped because
She
they were
has her
making
shit
jokes
together.
about her poon and pie. But we are strong.
That's
We
in a
do
Star
have our
Trek
shit
episode.
together.
So now I'm just like dying inside. We're strong. We're strong. It's a Star Trek Next Generation thing.
We totally have our shit together. Yeah, I say we march down there and give them a piece of our minds. And let them know they're not welcome in the Kingdom of Willows.
March to where exactly?
I guess this property they just bought.
The house on
Well-
Council Street.
Is that the $3 million mansion that Grace was doing, or
No,
the others?
there's
The one
the
that-
mansion.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 lots, and then there's a house on Council Street.
Okay,
It's like unfit to live in.
I guess
Well, I
would.
can't see this going any other way but terribly, so I'm totally down. Let's do this.
Out of character,
Mm-hmm.
just a question. Should we send Varix to talk to the Boggarts? And do we want to see if Grace is at her mansion? Because she did say she wanted us to come visit.
I don't want to split up, and I don't want him doing anything on his own on our behalf. To be frank, that
Yeah, that's true. But it's also, yeah, okay.
maybe we should go to Grace first and appeal to her because we kind of already talked to her, and not go straight to the Boggarts because she may be pulling the strings behind this, so it might be pointless to talk to the Boggarts anyway.
She could be pulling the strings, or she may not have any idea that she's dealing with Boggarts. Although I kind to think it would be weird that she wouldn't.
That's yeah. I mean, it's
Unless
possible.
she just thinks, oh, they're just Boggans. They're so beneath me that I don't.
Yeah, she's
I
just
don't
like, yeah, whatever.
Well, that seems like she doesn't think too highly of Pam.
Yeah.
She's a Arcadian so they have their head up their bunghole.
They don't think too
Oh.
highly.
They
of-
think if you are
Much
not
of
an Arcadian she, you are a commoner, is what they call it. All other kiths, basically.
Ah.
They call you common folk. It's pretty
So
racist.
she's
They
Sniffing,
like
sniffing her farts out of the wine glasses.
yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Not so many, and not maybe that direct as some, but yeah, she's of that stock. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if Morgan will even say, she goes, I do not know if this Lady Winterhawk is aware she's working with Elaine. It might be beneficial to let her know that she is, and even if she is aware that she is working with Elaine, at this point she would be aware that we are aware as well.
That's true. That way we can approach it from a helpful standpoint. And then the risk is her thinking we're naive. But if we go with good intentions, that can stave off any conflict that may arise. If we go with pure intentions, and then go from there.
Great Vesper Red. I'm getting shotgun again.
You may have shotgun.
Yes.
Before this is over, you may need an actual shotgun.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Morgan. Can I pull the trigger of a gun?
A modified shotgun for your size.
That'd be cute.
Like this?
Does he make one up?
Yeah. He's like a duck hunter in an outfit.
Is it adorable?
Sure. You know it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay,
That's
Morgan
the
goes,
spirit.
Exactly. Just keep it handy.
We're gonna get those wabbits. Right, off we go. Right?
Yes.
Yes, no.
Yes.
Verix, are you coming?
Let's do it. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
You're
Fuck
not?
you guys.
Oh, that's right. that's
Excellent. Excellent. Right.
right. Should Varix be a dog for this?
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
That way nobody realizes that
They can't
he's
see through that.
connected to us. If that makes sense. Because
It's
if
up
she
to
actually
him.
knows that these dudes are boggarts,
what do you want to do?
I'm thinking out loud just as me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't make that clear.
That's fine.
I'm just thinking, like, if Varix goes in as a dog, if Grace knows that she's working with Delane, then she's not going to see this Puka and be like, oh, and make the connection with Mumby. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like Varix still kind of almost has his own cover.
Because she'll see just a dog, right? When he's in dog form.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with that if Eric's is.
Okay. Turn around.
Yeah, don't look.
Don't look. I can't do it while people are watching.
I'm gonna peek.
We are used to this. He's not going to peek.
I'm Morrigan.
Nope.
I want to peek really bad.
I know you do, but you're not going to.
Right.
Okay. No looking. And then I'm gonna change.
Morgan like has one hand over her eyes and one hand over Dan's eyes.
Okay. He's still cute. And you washed his bowls.
Yes.
Never forget Morrigan. In this life and the others. You touched his
The
bullocks.
others.
You touched his bullocks. And then there was that one night. In the
There was-
French
Oh, God.
Revolution times.
What? What did he say?
There was that one night in the French Revolution times.
She just looks at him like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No. Alright, guess you wouldn't. Hey, shotgun again. Come on.
She's just like putting this helmet on this dog. And like,
Why on earth the fact that you guys have a dog helmet? I'll never know, but you do.
it's
And
probably a child's helmet.
We bought it when we were buying clothes.
okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right, so you have your own dog helmet now.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful. Do I put that in my inventory now?
Yes. It's
Please
important.
do.
It matches the Vespa
Yeah.
like Dan's does.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so off you go. It's a bit of a drive up the hills, out of town, to a beautiful overlooking the city of Eureka, the town of Eureka, excuse me. And this house is a sprawling estate. There's a long driveway that goes up to it, and it's built onto the side of a cliff. As you make your way up to the iron gates in front of the place, you notice parked in front of the house is a white car.
What kind? Mercedes or Cadillac?
Oh, I don't like that. That looks like the car those lads got in Mumbai. Got in the other night.
Wonderful.
They're here. I don't see any other cars around.
The white Mercedes? Grace's?
No,
Hmm.
nowhere. But there's a garage. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be in there.
I'm trying to.
The gate is closed. You're looking through the other side. and it looks like there is a speaker to be let in,
Okay.
and that, it's.
Oh crap! We should have brought something so then we had like a cover. Fuck.
We found this dog. I don't know.
We gift you this dog.
No.
I got anything. Do we have anything in the Vespa? Do we have the dick crystal?
No, that's Dan!
No!
I'm still in the Vespa.
I need it.
Nah, he perched on it. He was asleep on
Perched.
it.
I can.
Give me what is your resources rating, D? Do you have any?
Yeah, I do. I have one.
I'm gonna give you a chance dice. Just roll that one dice and let's see. You need a 5 or better. I'll give you a.
I got a 10.
Yes, you
Woohoo!
have a little piece of you have a few little boxes of jewelry that you keep in there for like accessories when you're doing photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're local artisan made stuff. They're not anything fancy, but it looks like it could pass as a gift.
Yeah, but I mean, also she's moving to the area. It makes sense that it's local, and,
Right.
You know.
Right.
It's this
So yeah,
thing.
it could be a passable gift.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to do this because I'm not supposed to lie, but I'm actually giving it to her, so it's not a lie at that point. It's an exaggeration. It's not a lie, though.
Yeah, just let me talk.
Yeah, Morgan hands the gift to Pamela and goes, "This is our housewarming gift. I'm going to let you speak."
Too bad I'm a dog.
I know, right?
Considering I'm the liar here.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they would know that you were lying. Because as a puka, they probably don't expect anything you say to be
That's
the
true.
truth.
If you came in there
True.
as a they'd see right away.
So, yeah. And they really wouldn't expect Pamela to be like,
Crafty.
cool, fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to be like, oh, yeah, she got this homie. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I'll push the button to see if anybody picks up.
Get away from it.
Ooh. What's wrong, Dan?
Get away from that fence. Back off.
I do.
Stand back from that.
Oh, it's iron, isn't it?
It's not iron. It's called iron. That'll kill us all.
Well, how rude.
How are they in there? They must have been real careful.
If they have a gate open there,
Hmm.
it's some fancy old heirloom type fence. Look at it. It's old. It goes around the property. Like something was built here before, years ago, before this new house. And this fence remains. That's why that
Protecting
bitch
something.
wanted this place. You can't just come breaking in.
Hmm.
Now she's a bitch.
She puts a fucking cold iron fence between us. That's blasphemy.
Is there like a stick we can poke?
Well, no, you've pushed the button. You've already pushed the button. It's not like
Oh,
right on the
okay.
fence. Like it's a fair distance away. It's just like you would be standing pretty close to it. And it's
Okay,
like
gotcha.
he got 2 and 2 together and he was like, get the fuck back, you know.
Yeah, because one push and it's not. Yeah, that's like.
You're having a bad day.
Ending.
Yeah.
like
Well, it's not ending, but it ain't a good day if you did
this.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you hear, you know, like the crackle of the speaker. Hello? Who is this out there?
Can I sense boggart bullshit through the thing? Or is it only when I see them?
You can't. You obviously know it's a guy trying to do a lady's voice very badly.
Yeah, but I don't know if the boggart sense picks up.
No.
Oh,
Your bog sense doesn't pick up.
Okay. Well, then I'll roll my eyes and say, it's Lady Pamela Brightstone.
You hear whispers in the background. No, I won't take any visitors today, Lady Pamela. I'm not feeling well. I have a cold.
Oh, I'll just bring this gift back some other time when you're feeling better then.
Okay, very well.
Oh, I thought they would want the gift.
We won't take your trinkets. And we think you... Stop it. Stop. Stop. Just tell her to go away. Stop. Jumpy, fucking stop.
Jumpy, please get the lady of the house.
This is the lady of the house, I'll have you know. I'm exquisite and my breasts never sag, and I'm beautiful.
If only we could all be so lucky,
Yes.
Jumpy.
I am so
You
lucky,
shut up
so
and don't
open
address
the
me
gate.
as... Jumbie. Come on, man. Jig is up. Let's let our new neighbors in the house. Come on. Come on in. And beep. The gate swings open.
I carefully go in.
Well, are you bringing the Vespa in?
No. Should we?
I'm asking Morrigan.
I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. Like, should we, or is this like getting into a drive? Like, would we drive up the driveway, or would we be like?
There's a bit of a
walking?
drive, yeah.
Okay, so it would make sense for us to drive.
Okay, let's do that.
So you drive through, and it's probably a quarter mile to the house,
Okay, yeah, I'm glad we drove.
and it's
Jesus.
through wooded area. No, it wouldn't be that. You could see the car. What am I saying? No, it's not that far. Retcon, it's not that far. You go in.
Let's take the Vespa anyway. I don't want somebody to steal it.
Okay.
That's our only transportation.
That is our only transportation.
So you go in, and the gate slowly shuts behind you,
Oh, fuck.
and you see this guy come out in a black pinstripe suit, wearing sunglasses, hair slicked back. It's the guy from the night before. What a nice surprise! I thought we would meet you later, but I'm so glad you came to visit. We're just making sure things are in order for Lady Grace when she comes to her home.
Well, how kind of you. I know you recently bought some other property, so it's great that you took out some of your time with those properties to take care of this one.
Oh.
And she kind of looks like all around it, because this is the mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of implying that, oh, you're at the fancy one and not the fucking rundown one. What a shock.
Yeah, it's a nice place. I'm gonna be the caretaker. You know, us boggins have got to stick together and all.
Don't say that.
What?
You're not a boggin.
I beg your pardon.
She just gives him a look like, you realize I can tell. They know.
You've got me all wrong. Listen, I don't know what spidey sense you're giving off, but I get this all the time. It offends me. I'm not one of them. I just want to be neighbors. Be friendly. This is a beautiful town. It needs it needs a good hand to take care of it, and you've done a lovely job. I've driven by and I've seen the place.
If you were a boggin, you would have offered your guests some hospitality by now. Something to eat, something to drink. You have not done that.
Well, there's nothing in the house.
You would have scraped something together. You would never have let us in if you were not ready. And, frankly, you would have bought things for yourself to eat and they would have been given to your guests the second they walked in the door. Don't you lie to me.
Give me wits plus leadership. Difficulty 6.
I'm gonna use willpower.
Okay.
I don't want to screw up. 1, 2, plus my willpower minus 1, so 2 successes.
You don't know where that came from, what you just said. That's so un-Pamela-like.
Not to a fucking boggart!
No, but it felt like what you would say to anyone. What? Why? Why did that feel like it was right to be so in charge? And he senses something in you at that, too. Wait a minute. Lady Pamela Brightstone. Eothele Hestus.
She kind of stands a little taller at that.
Jumbie.
Maybe you'd like to tell Lady
Carl.
Winterhawk that I am here.
We are graced with the presence of Lady Eothele Hestus. This is no ordinary bargain that set up her little quaint abode here in this town. This guy comes out in a white silk robe that says G.
Says G?
Yeah, it says G on it. And it looks very
Wearing a
feminine. And
Oh.
and it's dragging the ground because he's so short. But he looks like a scrawnier version of a boggin, and his nose is a bit bigger. And he's, I guess, a good example would be if they made Junkrat from Overwatch into a boggin. He looks kind of like that, you know. And he's just like, what? What are they doing here? Lady Grace told you to go away. She's in there, and she's gonna be mad.
He's talking to them or me?
To you.
To me?
Yeah, there are no visitors today. We're cleaning up the place. But it's nice to know that there's royalty about your majesty. Your highness.
I'd like to speak to Lady Winterhawk. We have a guest. A
You
gift
hear,
for her.
You hear.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
And ducking to get out the 8-foot tall door
Oh, shit.
comes the refrigerator man.
Can we tell what he is now?
Yes, no roll necessary. The jig is up. That's a fucking ogre.
Oh, oh.
Fuck. Okay.
They're dumb.
Oh, yeah?
But what they lack in brains, they more than make up for with the ability to tear you limb from limb.
Mm-hmm. So we got fucking Shrek.
Carl, go back in the house. This doesn't concern you. Heard noise out here. Didn't like what was being said. The guests not being nice out here. They not playing nice. No, Carl, it's fine. This is all just a misunderstanding. She thinks we're something else. What do you think we are? Yes. What do you think my brothers are?
I think they are boggarts, and I think they are lying to a lady
You come to this house.
of the Kingdom of Willows and blocking her and her companions from seeing a fellow lady of
Companion.
rank.
They don't know that dog's anything.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, I meant Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Poor Dan.
Hurt them now, brother. Break the pretty one's spine.
You could try.
Make ears as a necklace.
She won't let you.
She'll die before she gets a chance. Sounds fun to me, brothers. Hey, I'm in charge. No one's gonna do anything stupid, right? And he's looking at you all as he says that.
I don't say anything because I have not done a single thing stupid, so it's stupid for him to assume. He needs to be asking his friends that. But Pam is not sassy.
You
so I'll
come
say
to
that.
this place, we open the gate for you. We're simply closing the property. We're going to be on our way.
Where
We
are you
have
going?
a way of getting things done. And what the lady don't know won't hurt her, right?
Can we roll for bullshit when he says doesn't know?
Yes, you absolutely
Okay.
can. Give me, and everybody can do it if you want, wits plus subterfuge.
Okay.
Just to see if you're detecting a lie. I know that's usually 2 lie, but it seems appropriate.
What's difficulty?
7.
I don't.
I'm spending a willpower. You know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Okay, I have 1 success.
Okay. Adam, are you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy
Jesus.
shit!
trying? He invested heavily in lying to people.
Yeah.
So
That's
you could
great.
tell when people are lying. Too bad you're a dog, because you could tell them that definitely how he's talking. Lady Grace probably doesn't know. There's a really good chance she doesn't know. She probably thinks that he's just a boggin. If she had seen Carl here, you're willing to bet that things would be different. You know, that she probably wouldn't. But there's probably a good chance she didn't deal with Carl. Carl's not much for conversation. But Mumby, he's got a way with words. He may not... He speaks business. And to someone who's done well,
That's actually who
that's
she wanted
the
to talk
language.
to.
Right.
Yeah.
It
But I'm
could...
a dog.
But
so-
you're a dog. D, all you know is it seems that she may not know.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know what to say because
So listen, here's what's going to happen. We're going to be on our way in a few days. No, not even a few days. What's today? Sunday? The Lord's Day. The holiest of holies, right? We're going to be, well, unless you're my mom and dad, and then that's yesterday. But that's neither here nor there. The holiest of days.
The fuck does that mean?
He's
just
Jewish?
means-
He might have
No,
been.
Jewish would be Saturday.
Yeah, Shabbat. Shabbat. I don't know it. I'm not good.
Shomer Shabbos. Just kidding.
So now we're really canceled.
Yes.
But
That's a Big Lebowski joke.
Yes,
but,
exactly.
But no, we're going to be gone tomorrow. And we're out of town. You'll never see us again. The deal is done. We made our 10%. We are doing quite well. Unless, dear lady, before I go, I do have...
Do not even attempt to say it.
We were prepared to offer you $8 million.
Not even a twitch to her. That's
Wow.
means nothing to her.
Well, I was prepared to even go as high as 18 million.
Stone-faced. 0 interest.
What's Morrigan thinking?
Morgan is thinking that it's so stupid that they're just throwing this money. He knows that the money amount is not going to do shit for Pamela.
We realize a freehold is priceless, but you could retire. You're getting up in years, it seems.
You've
Yikes.
put the nail in the coffin of proving you are not Boggins. Boggins do not retire.
Well, we know that. We're simply discussing terms of us leaving. We were-
Foolish terms.
Brother,
You may leave.
the little one's feet would make excellent back scrubbers. Look at them. So wide. Toenails scratching through my skin.
Oh my god, he's really getting into it.
No. We're going to cure the eczema. I told you.
There is a cream for that.
Yeah, but it's over the counter. It doesn't work.
And he would need a lot of tubes.
We tell him he's got to go to a doctor, but he can't trust doctors.
Try a baking soda soak. I got realized
Tired,
like
tired
so
of this
bizarre.
talking.
She's just
Are
like-
we killing them or not, brothers?
Yeah, we're in the
Well, that's
middle
up to
of
them.
No. Right? Why don't you just be on your way then? There doesn't need to be any ugliness.
Excellent. So we have your permission to stay until our business is concluded.
You said it was done. You said you were on your way.
It's a matter of time to get it all sorted, but we have your permission to stay, is all I'm hearing.
I have no grounds to give permission.
Well, you're
This is
the
not my
lady
place.
of the freehold. You are over Eureka, are you not? Everyone is saying that you're the representative of this city.
So you agree?
If your terms are amenable, then I'm saying that
My terms are that you leave now.
no.
Yes.
We've
I'm
got
the
to still
lady
wrap
of the
up and make
city.
sure everything's done here.
What are you doing?
We're getting paperwork finalized. We're making sure that the deeds are going to go over right. There's a lot of
Without
things to take care
The
of.
purchaser knowing?
I am a liaison. She has properties all over the world. I have brokered at least half a dozen of those sales.
Do I have Grace's number?
I think she gave it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna call her.
Brother, I break the phone and break this woman.
Let's go, guys.
They
Get the
closed the
Vespa.
gate
Get
on
the
us.
Vespa.
The gate is closed.
Like, we can't get out.
Oh fuck! There's not a button inside.
So there is, probably inside the house.
Oh, okay.
So if we reached an impasse, that's unfortunate.
I guess we'll have to stay here until your business is done.
No, you're going to be on your way, lady. With
That's
all
what I'm
due
trying
with
to
all
do.
due respect. And you're going to let us conclude our business and we can stay here until our business is done, right?
And out of character, can you give them like a deadline? Like, can you give them like you have 3 days to conclude your business?
Yeah, I
Probably
want to
wouldn't
ask
take
how
that long technically, but
What?
long will it
Or
take?
I'm just throwing that out as an example. Like,
Yeah.
if she's making, because agreements are a big thing in this.
Oh.
So if you give them a blanket, you can stay here until your business is concluded. They may decide that acquiring the freehold is their business, and they can just stay. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh.
So, like, you might be like, you have, 48 hours or however long to conclude your business, and then you must leave. We can't. I don't know that I can fight this over. this is the thing.
Yeah.
and I'm a dog.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
this could go maybe I don't know. There's a few things I might could
Then-
do, but
I'll say like
It would not end well.
do what?
It might not end well.
That's kind of what
Yeah.
I'm.
I want to say like I'm calling Grace at
Now
2
here's
p.m.
here's the thing. If you guys decide you need to get over this fence, emergencies happen.
But
It won't
Vespa.
hurt you. It will make you feel ill, unless you have the iron allergy flaw. I don't think any of you do.
I don't think so.
I don't want to
No.
climb over the fence.
It's,
'cause
you're
we have
not gonna
live.
like it. It's gonna be like gross. So,
I would probably have to throw you over the fence,
We'd have to leave the Vespa.
and we would have to leave the Vespa.
Yeah.
That's a long walk back.
Yeah.
And yes,
And
Um,
Varix would have to turn into a dude in front of everyone and climb the fence. Yeah. So I'm going to call Grace. You have until 2 p.m. before I call her to finish your paperwork. How's that?
2 p.m.
Today.
Oh. Well, I don't know if we're gonna be finished, but it may be tomorrow.
You have until 2 p.m.
Tomorrow.
today.
That doesn't work for us. We
Then
may
you
have
better
more to
get
do.
started.
Brother, she bosses you around.
I am
I
the
don't like it.
ranking
And
lady.
then and he steps forward one.
Oh, fuck!
Pull her pointy ears off, brother.
5 p.m. today. Take it or leave it.
Carl, is that enough time? No. How about 5 p.m. tomorrow?
Noon tomorrow.
Carl, is that enough time? He takes a step forward. No.
Can-
and he starts
can
to
I-
grin.
Can I invoke common sense on this? Because I feel common sense says we're about to get fucking murdered.
I'm pushing back because I don't want them to push me around, but I agree that I'm trying not to get us fucking murdered, but I am trying to put up a fight because I feel like I need to throw my weight around for this. That's all.
I mean, it makes sense because you have the title.
Self-preservation is telling me to run, if anything, at this point.
You could run further into the property. It's a big estate. There's land around it.
If we run though, I'm pretty sure they're gonna take that as an aggressive act.
I'm a dog.
Yeah, you can. I'm saying, if we two move, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna take that as attack. What time do you need tomorrow?
He said 2 earlier.
Midnight.
No.
Yes.
No. You said 2 p.m. would be fine tomorrow.
Oh, Carl.
You offered 2 p.m. tomorrow as an
And
option.
Carl reaches up and puts his hand against a tree, a branch that's probably as thick as your thigh, leaning against it. And he just kind of starts to slowly just rip it off like it's just, like he's slowly ripping a toothpick in half.
Okay, then is it possible for me to say you have until midnight tomorrow, but I'm gonna call, and not say where and when I'm gonna call Lady Grace, and just call her as soon as I get home?
You totally can. Just say,
Yeah.
or just say if you're not gone by then, or whatever you want.
Yeah.
However you want to say it.
Yeah, that's how I
Think about it for a minute.
Yeah.
Carl, don't mess the vegetation up. She paid a lot of money for that. Oh. And he just goes and grabs goes over to where they were doing some construction, some forming of some concrete. Like, I guess she wanted a new, whenever they were rebuilding this, like they were redoing the driveway, and there's rebar. And he just grabs it and slowly pushes it into the tree branch to keep it where it was. Good, brother. Yeah, it's beautiful, Carl. Looks like nothing happened. And it's still sagging. Really want to hurt them, brother. I know.
You have to be
But
out
we're being
of
civil
here.
people here.
You have to be out of here by midnight tomorrow. Is that all right with you? Your paperwork needs to be done.
Yeah, we'll be done by then. No problem. Put her there. And he reaches his hand out to shake your hand.
I guess I'll shake it.
Okay. And he shakes really hard and he pulls you close to him.
Oh, fuck off, Donald Trump.
And yeah, pulls a Donald. Do you want to resist him or do you want to just
There's
go with
no
it?
point in me resisting.
Okay.
I'm very weak. It would make me look
And it's
dumb.
not like he's strong, but he just kind of
Yes.
pulls you off your guard and he pulls you close to him. He's like, we'll be seeing you again real soon, lady. Pleasure is all mine.
I do the Daenerys smile at him.
See, Carl, there's a non-violent way to handle things in this world and to get along with your neighbors. We've been telling you, you want to come out on these things. The first thing you got to do is make sure you don't push your fist through their skulls, right? That's the first rule of business. I don't like the first rule.
I'm just walking away. Like,
Oh,
towards the
how silly of me. And he pushes the gate button. Goes in the house. Jumbie, how's that coffee coming? It's horrible.
I grumble boggarts under my breath.
Well, you made it. Of course it's going to be horrible. Carl, though, he makes a good cup of coffee. All that time at Starbucks did you good.
Are we leaving?
The gate's open.
Let's drive away.
As we're driving, as we get out of the gate, Morgan tells Pamela, we need to fortify the freehold.
Yes, and I need to call Grace.
and I'm going to call Jake.
Good call.
And I guess, you know what? I'll call Gail too.
Ooh,
You
good
said
idea.
I knew Gail too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I start calling the when we get back the kithain that I know,
In the town.
and just yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm gonna
this seems
continue
like
to be a
really big
dog
fit.
until we get back.
Yeah.
He
You don't have a
barks in
choice.
agreement.
Yeah. I just figured we were all talking about what we were about to do, so I just wanted to let everybody
You
know.
want, that you will
No,
continue
no.
dogging. Yes.
I'm gonna
Continue to be a dog
bite
until
at
we
the
get back.
air as that goes by while we're in the
Yeah.
Vespa.
Well,
But if
Dan
we
Dan
need-
keeps trying to stick his little crow tongue out, mocking you. It's the wind, you know. It's like it's lit fun. I get it.
But Adam, you can spy for us now because they don't know that you're the dog, and you have the same information that we do.
Very true.
And now you've been to the house, and you can, and you know who all is there. Like if you needed to, like, sneak in or something.
Mumby could have remembered you from the night before because you were in human form, and he could have seen your ears, and he could have made the connection.
But we don't know if he did or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I want to keep that on the back burner just in case.
that's true.
Because it is kind of weird that we showed up with this dog. They may be like, that could easily be a
I
puka.
mean,
They don't necessarily know, but they could make the connection.
Yeah.
they could make the connection, but at the same time, I mean, if you got two women that are coming out with their dog, you know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. It seems like the type of place people would probably just take their dog.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going over to a neighbor's house just to be like, welcome to the neighborhood.
And you finally arrived back
Yeah,
at the
that's
freehold.
exactly what that was. It's a real housewarming.
You arrive at the freehold. The door stands open.
What? I start to run in.
Okay. You come in and
I-
it looks like the cash register has been overturned, but there's no other signs of anything else, and then no money is taken.
What the fuck?
And
Can
the freehold alarms are, as you guys were coming down the hill, were kind of screaming at you.
Crap. Okay, so I'm checking the perimeter. I have Dan
Okay.
checking the other side of the perimeter.
All right,
Who
Adam,
didn't lock the door?
you never locked the
Um,
door.
What?
You've never had to lock the door. This is Eureka.
I would have locked the door.
Where is it?
Would Pamela have?
Yes.
Okay. Well, still open.
Okay.
So I guess I'm turning into a human at some
I'm
point.
going to go around the corner and do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, if you're wanting to look for anything, you can give me wits plus alertness. Difficulty of 7.
Okay. Willpower.
Okay.
I'll use one too.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Can I have Dan do it
Sure.
since he's checking the other side?
4.
4. Wow. Adam's on a roll. So you just noticed that nothing else has been taken, D. Monica, same with you. No one made it upstairs. No one made it into the kitchen. Nothing like that. It's like they got in. The freehold started doing what it does, about unwelcome changelings. And it probably scared whatever it was that an alarm was starting to blare and, alert you all wherever you were that this was happening. Adam, however, Varix notices that while the cash register is broken, it's missing pieces. Like it's been smashed, but you can tell that certain things have been unscrewed and taken out of the insides of it.
Weird. Is there anything?
But no money's touched.
No money.
No money's touched. There's something in the cash register that's been undone. Like they tried
Taken.
to take it apart.
Yes, it looks like that. Like they took it apart for some parts.
Do we know what kind of
Sounds-
parts are, or does he know what kind of parts are missing?
With a 4, you would know that it looks like they probably took some, like from what's missing. It looks like they took some of the calculating components, things like that, and some springs and like the mechanism that shoots the drawer open.
Why
I-
would anybody steal that stuff?
A knocker, maybe? I don't
That's
know.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Knockers don't normally do that, but
Don't pixies steal, or they play tricks?
piskies, yeah, they
Piskies.
will steal. Yeah.
But why something so specific and only from one thing? That's very weird.
And why did that happen just as we went out to go talk to the boggarts?
Yeah.
Wasn't there an omen about the freehold last time about something was coming?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if this is. Does anybody have the thing where they can review time, like the past?
No, I only have dreams and stuff.
Adam, do you?
What's it called?
That's a great question.
I gotta say I doubt it.
Hang on just a second. I'm saving up for it, but I don't have it yet. And I cannot remember what is it? Chronos or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have anything
Yeah,
with Chronos or?
nope.
Okay. Shit.
The only thing I can think is just more, I guess, just what investigation kind of stuff, just to keep looking for if there's anything else.
You've pretty much found what you could, especially with just out of game to let you know with a roll that good. You are
Okay.
pretty thorough, and I mean finding that was no small feat.
Right.
That was a miss.
The flowers.
Oh, I will
the
tell you this
roses,
too.
all-
I will tell you this too. The lock was picked, but it's also been picked shoddily and is broken.
So,
Varix would know what a shoddy lockpick looks like, and it definitely was
Yes.
a shoddy job.
I would definitely know, and I would be very judgmental of it.
Yes.
But you don't have to ask why. Don't do it, or else I'm not going to tell you the truth.
tell us how you know this is a shoddy pick job.
I can still technically lie if I want to, right?
Right. It looks
Yeah.
like everything was forced. If you just from your roll,
Yeah.
it looks like everything was forced
Yes.
and done. More brute force opening than like actually picked.
Yeah.
It was picked in the sense that they moved some of the tumblers and then just shoved something in there to get it open.
So somebody probably not used to breaking and entering.
Right. So it wouldn't be what was that called? Not a pixie.
A knocker.
No. What was the other? Start with the P. Sounded like pixie, but it's
Oh,
not.
Pisky. Yeah.
Pisky. I can't imagine they would have been. It couldn't have been them if it was.
And their
shoddily done.
compulsion to steal is more in the moment klepto thing. Like if they see something
Yeah.
that they think somebody values, it's just in another pocket it goes. Type thing.
Yeah.
So this was
What about
like-
that? What about that Smith family?
I mean-
Those Midwesterners.
All their stuff's up there. It's not been touched.
Of course it wouldn't be touched.
We don't have
Because they broke in to the freehold while we were gone. Think that Tom Smith guy's up to no good. That or his whore mother's up to something.
God.
Oh my!
That escalated. Wow.
Morrigan looks at him and she goes, "I do not believe his mother would be able to make an income at such a profession at her age."
We are in Eureka Springs. You never know.
I have never known Eureka to.
I'm just saying. I don't know where they got that Diners Club card from. All right.
From 1983.
So clearly she was good at her job back then. Anyways. But we have no other leads. We don't know who else it could be. Who else would have done this other than Tom Smith?
Yeah, it was likely someone watching the freehold because this is only the second time I've left it alone. In a long time, but in the past 2 days as well. So I think someone is keeping an eye on it. They did it when we were gone. Now, you said earlier that the alarm goes off as soon as it happens, wherever we are?
Double check the freehold info
Yeah.
just to be sure.
Because that'll tell us if it happened right as we were coming down.
Right.
Or if it happened earlier.
Let me look at its stats here. Looking for Monica's handwriting. There we go. It's a tinkling bell that follows an intruder's every move. So you would have heard it when you got close to the house, and it sounded like it was leaving as you guys got close.
So it's still ringing right now?
No, it's gone at this point. But as you guys were getting close, you could hear it.
Is it still following the person?
No, it's only when they're in the freehold.
Oh.
So if they're sneaking around,
Okay.
you would hear it tinkling.
So we interrupted them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, whether they were just getting started or finishing up, we don't know.
Right.
You'd think they would have grabbed some of the cash if they were...
If that's what they were here for.
Yeah.
Maybe they were gonna do something to our register, and they took the parts out.
And we're going to replace them with something.
Yeah.
And got interrupted.
Yeah. Although then you'd think they would just leave the parts they took out there, but who knows? They could have already put them in their bag or some shit. But yeah, they could have been trying to install some kind of tracking shit. I mean,
Do we know?
I feel like if with the role I had, I would have caught that.
Right.
Yeah.
You would have.
Yeah.
Metagaming, or no, yes, most likely. You know that there's nothing like that. What I told you is what there is. There's no signs of, other than, them taking it apart and taking these pieces out. There's no signs of...
And taking them away, right?
And taking them
They're
away.
fully missing.
Right. There's no signs of, this could explode or something.
Mm-hmm.
We really don't have much of a lead.
No, we
Then.
don't.
We just kind
Can
of have
you,
to wait this one out.
I'm not sure if this question is offensive to you, Varys, but can you smell them?
I don't even know I don't know how to answer that because if
Tell us, can you smell them with your dog senses?
I guess as a dog maybe I could. I don't out of character I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
as a
don't know
dog, you
if
get dog
functional-
senses, yeah. But
Okay.
I don't
Then-
know if whatever dog he is can catch a whiff of a thief.
you'd
He's
have
not a
you'd have to
trained-
know what smell you're looking for too.
Could he smell around the register, though, and pick up a scent
Yeah.
that's different than our scents?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been here a little
Could do
bit.
that.
He's probably familiar. Yeah, let's
Mhm.
try that. I'll
That's
turn
true.
around so you can change.
Okay,
Same.
turn around. Can't do it in front of people.
Dan, don't peek.
I know.
All right, I'm a dog.
Right. So yeah, you can use your dog senses to
What do I roll for that?
so you're going to give me perception plus
Alert.
animal kin. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you're the dog. It's not like you're relating to the dog.
Yeah.
Let's do alertness. Yeah, because you're just using your senses. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Or investigation.
Yeah,
But that's not dog related.
No, let's just use alertness.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Damn
it's
it.
hard to tell. It's the register just kind of smells like ink and, metallic, and it's kind of hard to glean anything from it. There's an off scent, but, I mean, you can't tell if that's an individual or, the register. And the other problem is that you had a whole family of people come in earlier.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn back into the human if everyone will turn back around.
I will.
But
I guess if we can't figure out anything about that, I need to call Grace. I may do that, because I'm at a loss at this shit. And I don't want to forget to call her. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I'd make my calls to Jake and Gail and whoever else I need to.
Okay, we'll do Monica's call first, and then we'll go through your calls, D.
Okay.
Okay.
So you call her, and you get a voicemail.
Oh shit.
You have reached the phone of Grace Phillips. If you have any information that needs to be imparted to me immediately, then please text me, as I return those much quicker. And then it just kind of ends.
Okay.
what a weird voicemail.
Couldn't come up with something cool. Sorry.
Well, I will hang up and then I will text her, call me -urgent.
There's no reply after some
She's
time.
dead!
Well,
I don't know.
there's a random number that says call me urgent.
If we exchanged numbers, she would have my number.
No, she gave you her number.
I'll
didn't
text
say.
again. I'll remember that and be like, this is Pamela. At the Reverie.
Then about 5 minutes later, you get a
God
call.
damn it, Ryan.
You love me.
And then she blocks you.
Pamela, what's... Do what?
He said, and then she
I said,
blocks
and
you.
then she
Yeah.
blocks you.
Oh, man. Pamela, what's the matter?
She called me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God, where do I even start? That was not Pamela. That was
Yeah.
The men you're working with to buy the property,
JMC Holdings? Yes.
they're boggarts.
What? Pamela, you're breaking up. What?
They're boggarts.
No, they're Boggins, dear.
They are not Boggins. They are at your house right now, and they're gonna be there till tomorrow at midnight.
What? What do
They're-
you mean? No, they're Boggins, like you.
I am the expert on what a boggart would be. Do other kith know this or not?
You're the only ones that spot it.
Yeah, but do they know that boggins do this?
Possibly, yes.
Then I will tell her. Boggins have this ability to tell when someone is a boggart. And those
And you're
brothers
sure
are.
about this?
I am positive. We just went over there and they told us to leave and they were working on paperwork and I had to agree to let them stay until midnight tomorrow. They have an ogre with them.
The silence I am giving you is the silence you hear on the other end of the phone. It's uncomfortably long.
Okay.
What on earth is going on? I've been using this company for years. You're telling me this whole time I've been consorting with Thelaine?
Yes.
I'm going to be sick.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to get on the next flight I can to Little Rock and there's a trod, right?
Yes, there is.
I'm coming as soon as I can. I'll be there.
Come here, not go there.
I'll have to, hold my calls and have my secretary take care of some things, but as soon as I can get that, I'll be there.
Okay, great.
Don't deal with them, Pamela. They're dangerous, especially if they've got an ogre. Oh my goodness. Are all of you okay?
Yes. Well, someone broke into the Reverie. We don't
What?
know if it's related or not.
I brought all this, didn't I?
We don't know that, but
You can tell she's kind of teary-eyed on the phone. This is my fault.
just come here and we'll get it sorted out. Morrigan is calling the other kith that she knows, the kithain she knows, and we'll figure something out.
Well, okay. I would like to meet all of them too. We've got to discuss this and have a unified front.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay.
And she hangs up.
Okay.
She seemed genuinely upset. I'm not going to make you have a roll. I mean, as far as you can tell on the phone, she seemed genuinely upset at this information. All right. Meanwhile, Morgan makes her calls. And what are you telling people? What are you asking them to do?
Since we know that these are, I know we didn't say have everybody meet here,
Right.
but I feel like Morgan knows Jake or Lily, however this person, because Lily LaRue is her stage name, right?
Right. That's just stage name.
Yeah. So in just everyday life, this
Jake.
person probably knows about Jake. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to
I
like
understand. Yeah.
purposely
No, I get you.
misgender this character.
Yeah, I get you.
So I feel like her and Jake, while maybe not the best friends, like are probably on good enough terms for
Sure.
her to be like, "Bitch, get over here."
Yeah. What's going on?
Some shit is going down.
What?
Somebody broke into the reverie, and there's some fucking boggarts
What?
and a ogre.
Someone broke into
Down.
the reverie.
Yes, get your ass down here.
No. We need to not meet at the reverie. If someone broke in, that could be dangerous. They may be trying to get us all in one spot.
Well, good. Then
Oh,
we're
honey,
all headed their ass.
No. That's no good. Let's meet at Thorn Crown.
Thorn Crown. But then who's gonna stay here and watch the freehold?
I don't know, but we need to have somebody do it. Or some bodies.
Who do you recommend?
I don't know, but whatever business needs to be discussed, they're probably watching the place. That's not a good idea. Sorry. No offense.
You're right. No. See, this is why we talk this out.
I
See,
know,
this
honey.
is why I
Yes.
call you. Okay? You're the brains here.
Oh, we're in trouble.
I don't know what else to really say. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Let me make some calls. I'm gonna tell
Okay.
some people, and yeah. We'll set this up.
Okay. The time.
Tonight.
Okay.
Can that happen?
Yeah.
Can you guys get away?
At least Pamela can get away. I mean, I may have to stay here and kick ass. I don't know.
Tonight at 5. We'll do dinner. I'll bring some snacks. I don't know what
Awesome.
you do in these things. I don't know. Or tell Pamela to bring snacks. I'm sure she will anyway.
You know what? That's true. You know what? See, again, this is the brains. I'm the brawn. You're the
Okay.
brains. We're both the beauty. This is how we work. Okay.
Okay. I'll call around.
All right. Awesome. Later.
Bye. All right.
And
And then
I'll
you're
call
calling Gail.
yes.
All right. The phone picks up. You hear a click.
If you whispered, I did not hear that at all.
He did.
Gail. Gail, it's Morgan. Someone broke into the reverie. We're meeting at, I forgot the place's name, but Morgan
Thorn
knows.
Crown Chapel.
What the crap?
I'll be there.
Awesome.
They will all as well. Lady Pamela should make it an appointment to claim her birthright this night. The crow flies high in the air and watches. It sweeps those into its wings, hides them, but it hides them for later.
Does any of this make sense to me? Or can I discern anything from that?
You had a dream about a black shape sweeping, or a vision about a black shape sweeping
Yes.
Trixie into the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of rings to you.
Okay.
So some force is at work. Some force that Gale and your prophecies are lining up with.
Got you. Okay. Is there anything else I need to tell her or talk to her about?
I don't know.
She knows the place and time and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She just tells her, call whoever you need to.
Tell Pamela I'm sure they would have been lovely.
That is disconcerting to her.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
I don't like that shit at all.
And then she hangs up.
I tell Pamela that I called Jake and Gail. I tell her about the meeting and how we are not meeting at the Reverie
Okay.
because if somebody's watching or listening or whatever or casing out, that
Yeah.
could be bad. And then I tell her that Gail said she's sure that they would have been lovely, and I'm very concerned when I tell her that.
I don't know what that means. Why do you look so concerned?
Because I don't know what that means. And there is a dark force at work, and I tell her about what Gail said about the crow hides him in the wings but save him for later.
I would never.
You're a raven. You're not a crow.
Wait. What time is the meeting at Thorncrown? I have guests coming back.
5. But they said they'd be back at 8.
Oh, okay.
You have 3 hours.
Okay.
Better make it count, I suppose. Whatever you have to tell these people. These kithain.
Me? Tell them.
They're looking for answers. They're
Gail
looking
said
to
it.
you. She's the brawn. The brains have to speak up.
Exactly.
Me?
You're the
Gail said it was time for you to reclaim your birthright.
Oh my. I'd better make some muffins. And she's kind of distracted and goes into the kitchen and starts making snacks and shit for the meeting, but you can tell she's deep in thought.
Okay. Okay.
I hope it's just your snacks that fucked up. I hope.
Oh, I hope not. No. I'm gonna burn them. And I'll be like, oh, thank Christ. Okay. Ooh, that's all she meant.
So, you're cooking. Adam, what are you doing?
I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is all just a lot, and it's really heavy, and it's really confusing, I think. 'Cause I'm not quite in the know about everything.
Yeah, he's like, I just got here.
Well,
Yeah.
well, and maybe our listeners are too. Is there something I could help clarify for you? Everything?
Right. Yeah, no, it's not necessarily that. It's that I don't know what my character would be doing in this. Even
I understand.
even if I have just certain player knowledge, I think
I think you're at a crux.
My character would really be doing.
Yeah, well, I think you're at a crux. You're getting pulled into stuff that's none of your business, as far as I know how you made your character. And so you have a choice. You have a choice to make, and that really is your choice.
Then I would imagine right now my character is probably sitting on the couch next to the fire or something, just deep in thought and pondering what he's going to be doing.
Gotcha.
Are you a dog?
Like what his next move is going to be.
Are you a dog? Or
No, I don't think I'm a dog in this
Oh.
moment.
It's too serious.
Yeah,
Although
I
it would
wanted
have been
it to
cute
be-
as
yes, a
hell for
serious
him to be a
dog.
dog.
If I was a
they're
dog
pondering.
sitting on the couch,
Just
pondering,
staring into the fire.
licking my nuts from time to time.
Oh my god.
The phone rings.
Morgan's like, I just cleaned those.
I'll pick up the phone.
Hello? Is this the Reverie?
Yes.
I was told there was a meeting tonight.
Is this Randall? I'm just kidding.
Yes, it's Randall.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Is it really Randall?
Are you asking that?
No.
Okay.
Damn, Gail, tell Randall, what's your problem?
I'm not saying anything because I don't know who this is. This could be the spy.
Oh, sorry. My
Say-
name's Chuck. I'm a friend of Jake's.
Your name is what?
Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck Wood.
Oh.
Don't make fun.
Chuck Wood.
Don't make fun. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
He said that there's something important that they're talking about tonight at what's it called? The nice chapel, Thorn Crown. Okay. I want to say hi and meet, okay?
Okay.
I'm not nervous at all. And I'm not excited either.
Okay.
Is
Is this a fucking beaver puka? Is it? Well, I look forward to meeting you, Chuck.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be bored.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Chuck. I don't say that.
Your phone rings again.
Okay.
And somebody named Julio Garces says, I will be there, lady. I wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
Who the hell are all these
I
people?
don't know. All the kithain in Eureka Springs, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
So there's a beaver puka.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
If there's a beaver puka, I gotta go.
Yeah, you're going just for that.
Yeah.
The phone rings again.
Hello?
Oh my God. I heard you had a fucking problem. I've got a fucking problem too. The garage is a wreck. And what am I going to do about it? And don't bring that piece of shit Vespa up here. Tell that bitch Morrigan not to fucking bring it up here anymore. I can't fucking order exotic ass Italian parts and expect to even get a return on investment. Much less the motherfucker that broke into my place stole all the tools.
Wait. Someone broke into the Reverie and stole pieces from our cash register. Do you know what on earth that might be
I don't
about?
fucking know who would do that. No, I don't have a fucking clue. Why did they fucking steal all my shit? It looks like a fucking bomb went off in the place, and then they just... But no, they had the courtesy to take my fucking snap-ons. Need those to fix fucking cars, and that's not like those are cheap, and the truck just rolls by every goddamn week.
I don't know what a snap-on is.
I love knockers. Oh my god.
Out of context.
Did you say that?
I was just gonna have it be me, but then I realized Pamela would also probably say the same thing.
They're a fucking expensive tool is what they are, my lady.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a fucking travesty.
Yes.
I'm sorry your cash register got smashed to shit. I really fucking am. But listen, those tools, Jesus Christ. I might have to sell both my nuts to get those back in time. I mean, that was my whole motherfucker, I'm so pissed.
Well, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Fucking better. I'll be there.
Good.
And I've at least got some fucking knives I can fucking stab. That takes no creation. Pisses me off. I gotta get stupid lowbrow with my shit. At least like to blend their brains or something, whoever did this piece of fucking shit. God damn it. Yeah, fine, I'm coming. Fuck's sake. And then hangs up. You recognize the voice on the
Yeah.
other end of the line.
I can't remember
That was
his
Kyle
name.
Gibson
Yes.
of Gibson's Garage.
Yes.
And the phone rings again.
Hello?
Yes, dear. I was told by a mutual friend, Mr. Porter, that there was an issue. I won't be here long, but I very much would like to attend and lend my support.
Please
My
do.
name's Crescent.
Thank you,
Crescent
Crescent.
Moonshot.
I look forward to seeing you at the meeting.
I'll be there. It's Thorn Crown, you say?
Yes.
Excellent. I'll see you there. Then there's a smoky smell coming from the
My
kitchen,
muffins! Ah!
and they're burnt.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I mean, oh.
You're sure
If
they would have
Morgan figures out that the muffins are burnt, she's gonna be like, "Oh, thank goodness."
I probably call out to wherever you are. I'm like, Morgan, it's just the muffins. I just burnt the muffins.
She's like, "Oh." Just audible sighs of relief all
Yeah.
around.
And so, tonight, there will be a meeting for the first time of all the changelings of Eureka.
Cool.
It seems common enemies bring people together for a common cause. We'll find out more about that cause when we play next time. But for now, let's kind of talk about favorite moments. We're going to do that for the night. Monica, what was your favorite Varix moment of the evening?
This was a bit more laid back for my character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the poon comment. Yeah,
Oh my
the pie.
God, yeah.
Yeah. Can't top that.
Okay. All right. D,
Mhm.
what was your favorite Pamela moment?
When she stood up to the Boggarts and would not back down.
And Adam, what was your favorite Morgan moment?
Probably her having to deal with that Chicago family.
Yeah.
Just being completely overwhelmed by them.
Yeah.
She got herself completely into something out of her element.
Does anybody think their character learned anything this session? And if so, what was it?
Pamela learned that not only does she have the strength within her to be a leader, but also that people are willing to rally behind her. And that's something she's never really had to think about before, so.
And it's very out of character for a Boggart.
Boggin.
Sorry. Keep flipping them.
Yeah,
So do everybody else, apparently.
Yes.
But apparently that's really out of character for a Boggin.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? What you
Um,
learned, feel your character learned, or developed or grew, things that changed.
I don't know if it's necessarily learning, but I think Morgan is very interested to see how everything plays out. Like, she's had these dreams and visions of basically this group having been in this situation before, and she's wanting to see, how does this go? Is Varix going to be a hero, or is he going to be a coward? Is he going to help us? Is he going to betray us? I think she just believes in Pamela, period. Like, I don't even think that, like, she's like, yeah, she's the lady, she's the leader. Like, yeah, no shit. Like, I don't know
I got you.
if that counts.
No, it does. Adam, how about you? Anything? I feel like you're
I
at a
think-
big crossroads.
Yeah, I mean, kind of to go along with what Dee was saying about Morgan's character, about what she's looking at what my character is going to do. I think my character is pretty conflicted right now, too, about how he showed up here, you know, out of his own self-interest, and now has roped himself into a situation that's completely out of his own self-interest.
Mm-hmm.
And is trying to really kind of decide whether or not is this really the kind of scene that he wants to get into or not, because now that he's seen the ogre
Mm-hmm.
and everything, I think self-preservation is kind of kicking in. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I would have to assume that he's also seeing the kind of support that Pam's getting from the rest of the community and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's definitely at a bit of an impasse, and I think he's got a little bit more self-discovery that needs to happen.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right now, he's just really conflicted.
Makes sense. Well, everybody's going to get 3 XP.
Woohoo!
Job well done. I know tonight was a little more jokey and definitely forgot some stuff. But it's been a long week, folks, for all of us, I think. But it's nevertheless been a blast for me. I really enjoyed things unfolding tonight. I think seeing what is going on in Eureka more and exposing you all more to the world outside the reverie is really interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. And we'll find out what happens probably really soon. I think we'll be doing another recording Sunday if everything goes okay. I don't know if we have any yet. Does anybody have any conflicts?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that
I don't.
So you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 this, within a week. I know it's been kind of not our normal schedule, but we've had life happen, which, is to be expected. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a 2 for this week when we come back for Chapter 7. But until we do, this is GM Tuck wishing you the best and happiest of dreams. Good night, everybody.